Good morning, Mechaniacs. Jeff Wooten here. Now, in this self-defense segment, you are going to see several concepts here. You're going to see several little nuggets for you to take away. But suffice it to say, there are three things I need you to understand right now, okay? When facing a larger, stronger, uglier, more aggressive man than you, there are three things to keep in mind. Number one, distance management. You must control the distance. You have to keep this person either too far or too close. By keeping him too far, he cannot strike you. He cannot get on top of you. He can't do anything he needs to do to control you. And you keep him too far until such time as it is time to bring him too close. Once he's too close, you can neutralize his attacks. You can neutralize his strength. You can neutralize his aggression. You can neutralize his speed, all by having him too close. So that's the first concept. The second concept is critical thinking. No matter where you are in the conflict, no matter where you happen to be, you're always thinking several moves ahead. You always have an idea of where you want to go based upon where you are. And you'll see this in the video as well. Always knowing where you want to go. You have a plan. You know how to get out of situations because you have ready responses, not reactions. You have responses. And number three, do not fight fire with fire. When you're facing a larger, stronger person, you must fight fire with water, because the water will put out the fire. And that's what water does, and that's what you need to be able to do. Put him out. And you're fully capable once you understand how to do it. So check out this video and do let me know what you think, okay? Please leave comments. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, what do we have here? The survivor, Lois, has been knocked down or pushed down by the attacker, me, and I'm looming over her, looking for the opportunity to punch her, to slap her. I want to get close to her. If it is a sexual assault situation, I might want to get on top of her. Lois's objective is to use her feet and her hands to keep me too far. Keep me too far until she can pull me in too close. Which is the cat and which is the mouse? Good question. So once contact has been made, Lois immediately grabs one of my arms, my right arm, with both of her hands. This 2-on-1 is a very important move here. The other important move is her feet go to my hips, maintaining the distance so I cannot hit her or get on top of her. Good defensive work, keeping me too far until such time as she can bring me in too close. Watch how she brings me in close. Watch, watch, watch.
Very good.
Right there, yes. I look to get her foot off of my hip so that I can strike her. Now here's the thing, I can't hold her foot and hit her at the same time. The moment I get her foot off of my hip, I push it down, and as soon as I let it go to hit her, she puts her foot right back on my hip. Oh, very nice. Good, active feet. So, I want to hit her. I try again. I can't reach her because the legs are longer than the arms. Keep that rule in mind. She's still holding on to my right arm, which makes it difficult. I'm going to try again here in a moment. Right there. Can't quite get to her. She notices that I'm overcommitted. She kicks my foot out. I have to fall. She sits up immediately and grabs my head, pulls me to safety. Ladies, this is the safest position for controlling an aggressive man who's on top of you. Your legs are wrapped around his waist, ankles crossed, one arm holding his head down, the other arm controlling his other arm so he can't hit you. Nice. So at this point, she's already thinking several moves ahead. She goes to my wrist. So she's holding my wrist. I can't free my arm because she's holding my wrist. She's already thinking she wants the triangle. She adjusts her legs, and then she throws that right leg over my shoulder. Bam, right there. Immediately goes for the figure four. At this point now, I'm feeling pressure on my carotid arteries. So I'm struggling. This is not looking good for the bad guy. I'm trying to get her hands off of my head, and she wants to pull my head down. Pull my head down, squeeze her thighs together, lift her hips up. My carotid arteries are being squeezed on. No choice but to tap. So right here, she's going for that figure four. I try to choke her on her neck. Watch how she swims through, ladies. She's going to swim her right arm there. She has to swim again. She swims, and then left arm swims right there. Breaks my posture. Excellent. She wants to pull my head down. She's squeezing her thighs together and lifting her hips up. This is a lot of pressure. Ladies, most of your strength is in your hips. That's why this is an extremely effective finishing hold. So I try to get her arms off my head. She keeps putting them right back on my head and squeezing. At this point, I'm about to pass out. There's little blood flow going to my brain. And yeah, it's getting pretty dark right now. So I have to tap out or pass out. Maybe this is why my brain doesn't work so well anymore. Excellent job, Lois. Very, very, very good job. One of the advantages of this kind of training is we can train under fairly realistic situations. Now, although Lois knows I'm not ever really trying to hurt her, that's not the point. The point is she's learning how to handle the aggression. You know, that aggression throws most people emotionally. It throws you because you're not used to it. Getting used to the aggression of attacks is an important skill that you learn. That, along with the critical thinking, being able to think critically, to keep your head, to understand what he can and cannot do, and being able to assess the situation, assessing what you can and cannot do, knowing how to manage the distance. These things are important factors, things that you learn and will help you under so many circumstances. So, if you have any desire to learn this martial art, self-defense, women's self-defense, please send me an email. I'd love to help you. Just send an email to info@yourbodymechanic.com. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you, and have a great day.